What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Samantha Rose Residential on YouTube. I'm excited to be here because I feel like I haven't made a video in forever. I've got a silent house besides my Christmas stuff and that guy back there. Back in June, my dog Sunny passed, and so I have a cardboard cutout of a dog that looks similar to him. Weird, or maybe not. Clever? Either way, he's with me for Christmas because this is my first Christmas without him. So before I start crying, let's talk about business. This episode is pure, or should I say webisode, is pure business. 2020 bold predictions. Now I get my sources and all of my info from Brian Buffini. Love him, big mogul. And of course he gets all of his data from, the Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, chief economist, Lawrence Yun for NAR. So pretty reputable stuff. So let's talk about the state of the market, shall we? Jerome Powell, chairman of the Fed, says that inflation is 1.8%. So what's inflation? It's basically the substantial rise of prices, right? So if it's at 1.8%, it's not bad. And then we go over to unemployment. 3.6% of people are unemployed. That is almost historically a low, if not historically a low. I mean, people are working, which drives consumer confidence, and that is a ripple effect for a lot of stuff. Listen, we have a solid economy. There's all this talk about recessions and is it gonna hit next year? And oh my God, disruption. But really at the end of the day, there has never been in recorded economic history of full employment basically with a recession hitting. And I don't think there ever will be. It doesn't make sense. Those two don't go together. Consumer confidence is really where the dynamic is, and it's 96%. Okay, and what's consumer confidence? Well, let's start with anything above 90% is extremely high for consumer confidence, right? So what is that? Very high stock market. People's 401s are extremely high. So when you've got all that stuff, like people have money to spend, the recession, the unemployment being so low, it's really nothing that you have to worry about. Another pretty big significant thing is interest rates. Looking into 2020, they're gonna be about 3.7% to 3.75. That's beautiful. If that doesn't spike you to go and at least look to see if you're eligible to buy a home. And when I mean eligible, you gotta have a credit score that's gonna work for you, right? You gotta have your income to debt ratio kind of high to low. And you just need to be in a position where it's right for you. And a lot of people don't understand that it is, or it could be right for you. To go off the subject, and then I will conclude, two things I always tell my buyers. Think of it this way. It's not the price, it's the payment. Unless you're buying a house with cash, it is the payment that you're paying monthly. We live by the payment. So don't look at the price so much, look at your payment that you're gonna be paying monthly, okay? And then number two is, it's not the square footage, it is the floor plan. People are like, ugh, 1,800 square feet? Really, that's it? But if you look at it like 1,800 square feet of open concept and free to move around beautifully, then that square footage means nothing when your floor plan is a beautiful thing. So 2020, if you're on the radar to buy a home or if you're thinking about listing yours, I can let you know what is a buyer's market, what's a seller's market, what the interest rates are, all that kind of stuff. I'll help you out. That's my job. Thank you for tuning into this week's edition of Samantha Rose Residential. A lot of stuff in the blender brain, but hey, we're making it work. Contact me, let me help you. Help me help you. All right, that's it. Sunny, say bye.